another morning, see a client. Got to get that personal training in. The thing that I find interesting about what I do when it comes to personal training, which I think applies to all of us and everyday life, is how we adapt to things, how we adjust, and make improvements. See, when I'm one-on-one with people and trying to help them reach their goals, I've got a goal of mine as well, and that is to reach their minds, not just have them feel the physical changes, but I love to experience and have them experience the mental changes, because that's where you make the most growth, is mentally. So to witness that, after being with a client for a set period of time, especially in the beginning, I take notice of the adjustments that they make, how they go from having self-doubt to self-confidence. And then they start taking some initiative to push for the extra rep. Suggest using more weight, putting more emphasis into the exercise rather than just going through the motions. It's exciting to me for me to see that, because these are signs that there's some growth taking place. And like I said, not just physically, but mentally. And many times, and I think I've heard this from everyone that I've been in contact with and had any kind of personal training with, that they say, yes, you know what, this is it's mental. It most definitely is mental. It's all in your mind. So your mind has a great deal to do with not just training, but everything in life. What you think can't be done, it most certainly can be. That is if you put your mind to it. And there's no argument there, for sure. So, whatever the challenge is, the stresses are, because I've heard quite a few from different clients of mine, whether it's family, it's job related, kids, just your everyday stresses that we all go through. We all have different adversities and challenges that we're trying to overcome and deal with, and do so with a level head and maintaining your emotions and not acting out irrational. Because, of course, if you do things off your emotions, you could easily set yourself up for failure and, sever bridges and hurt people's feelings, and you look bad. And so trying to be in control over what you do and what you say is very important. So, and that's the beauty of this whole training thing too. That comes with it, because it takes quite a bit of discipline to day in and day out try to improve your body, try to improve your mind, and put yourself in those uncomfortable states when working out. That does take discipline. It takes a little bit of sacrifice, and it certainly is a challenge. And as I said, it could sharpen up your ability to use your mind to stay in control over what you say, what you do, and how you act with people. So it's an asset, major asset. There's nothing worse than having no confidence. There's not much you can't do when you have self-confidence. So, but it first starts with being good to yourself to acquire that. And opening your mind. Opening up your mind to the possibilities. If you're closed-minded and are pessimistic, you have two things there working against you. It just makes things that much harder. And these clients that I work with, believe me, I've had my fair share of hearing their negative outlook on life or their negative thoughts on, themselves, and that can be a hard shell to crack. But I believe if you approach it the right way, you can penetrate that shell, and whatever you do and say becomes infectious, and you can instill that self-worth, that excitement, and motivation. With the transformation, we all go through it, whether it's in the gym or it's at work or it's at home or wherever it may be. Change is good because it only makes you better. And don't be afraid of it. Embrace it.